Hey guys, welcome back to ConfermentRM YouTube Channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day getting ourselves back into the Bitcoin 2-minute technicals video and getting to minutia of what has happened and transpired. And as you can tell, we got our move a little bit earlier. We were expecting, move by, midday Wednesday, but we wound up seeing it starting to occur in the later half of Tuesday night into the beginning of Tuesday morning. As you can see, the technical target was down there around 29,725. We wound up hitting around that 677 mark, missing it by about 0.2%, which I don't know if you're to be mad about that, but now we're in a predicament. We need to see ourselves get this retracement as you actually, and as we're talking right now, it's pumping up. We need to see a break through the 786 here. We need to get a clear and concise break back above, and as you can see, we're pretty overbought on the 4-hour. I mean, we already hit up to around an 86. So that is my contingency, is that what's going to wind up happening is you get yourself a nice little retracement back up to here again, and then a drop off, because technically you have your higher highs, and then you have your retracement up, and then your low back, and then your retracement back down to a previous support. That's at least my thought process at the moment, because we're sitting overbought, pretty overbought. Haven't came back down to earth yet, as you guys know. We could hold, steadily if you were to draw, I guess if you were to draw a trend line here on the bottom, say from the bottom here across, and we would have our little resistance on the top side here, just like this. It would have to make a move by, no later than what point, it was this, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. It would be making a decision on the RSI whether it's going to wind up breaking back to the upside. Looks like, hitting an astronomical high, which it has done before, up this high. So maybe not necessarily 101, but I would say from the last high hit, which would be actually right here. Usually that's what I do. I use the last high hit on top of the candle, and they were sitting around like 94, 95, which, you've seen it has hit before, hit that back in February, and hit that back in January. So if it is able to overexhaust after a fall like this, it could definitely do. You can see that this pattern has happened before. And you get your run up, your retracement, and your fly up. You have your run up, your retracement, your fly up. That could happen, but I'm just kind of leave you on your toes with that knowledge. It looks like it will be making some sort of judgment for that tomorrow. So if you're trading and you're just looking to see what the indicators are, for me, is getting through that around that $30,227 mark. Like, we have to get through this region right here. If we want to just coming up, wicking up above slightly here and hitting around like the $290, $300 mark and start to come back down again and hold around this like 29,000, I'm just expecting it could be, I don't even think it could be another flag. I would say you would need some sort of retracement down to this $29,500 region, just at least in order to get some sort of a barrier back. As you see on the 4-hour here, we're overextended. And even on the 1 day, look how far it is all the way down here, around 28,309. So that's just something to take note of when trading like this, because we're in a little volatile, movement. You can see what happens when you start making little flags. You can push up to the upside, and that's what we're kind of starting, this little tiny little flag. And you can see that if we were to do that little movement here, it could yield a possible outcome on a daily here. Let's see, around 30,732 out of this little tiny triangle. That looks like it's going to end by this weekend, if it's to adhere by it. But I'm just ranting. I'm just giving you guys scenarios that can play out. At the moment, I just want to see how the RSI looks. I want to see how it plays out for the rest of the day. As you can see, it's going to condense, and you're going to get that move to the upside. You're just overextended pretty hard from the EMAs. You had good CPI data come out today, better than expected. So, the markets responded nicely to that. So you're playing with a little bit of fire at the moment. Bitcoin's come up quite a bit in the past 2 days. Let's see, we're up about at the moment 6.5%. At one point we were up around almost 8%. So we're in like a deciding point. Is Bitcoin going to decide to push up higher and then hold right here as that kind of like that floor? Or is it going to wind up kind of losing steam here and coming back down to around the $28,900 region in order to hold a previous resistance as a floor? But remember, none of this is financial advice, guys. I'm just giving you my ideas, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Appreciate you for watching.